After 5 years being the magic cripple here with my magic 8 ball and you know my calling card and map of the world I'm supposed to be watching over, or was anyway. I feel like someone else is doing that job, which is good. After 5 years of that, I've been exercising since, what day is it? It's Wednesday, right? Since Thursday last week was my first day. Uh, and when it got me going to the gym was I got a cold, and I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna like die of like self neglect. 270 pounds, with clothes on and stuff. But 270 pounds, and 6'1", that ain't cool. It's not like, it's not like I even eat a lot, you know, or I'd be with this situation, I'd be like at 300 or over. But I really don't eat much. It's just been crippled, uh, terrible amounts of pain, terrible fucking situations that like I wouldn't expect anyone to understand anymore. Or maybe I think they do understand, which is fucking weird. It's like creepy that people would understand what the fuck I've been through. Like if I tell them and they're like, yeah, you know, like how are they? Like, I don't understand. You know how they could understand anything I talk about. But maybe they're more open-minded than I was. I don't know. So went to the gym last night. Was gonna play basketball. Uh, Went the night before and just shot hoops by myself. Made those videos. So have something to compare to in the future, maybe. Maybe. Um, see, I'm 43. Yeah, I almost killed myself last night. Almost meaning I didn't. So I guess it wasn't almost. But it was a bad fucking night. Um, I'm, you know, since we moved here, it's been really fucked. It's been really great and fucking terrible. I don't have the slightest clue anymore, you know. Doesn't matter. But my my knee was locking last night. It's like, what the hell? What the hell did I do to myself that I can't straighten my leg without my knee popping? Like it really resisted too, and cracked pretty. It didn't hurt when it cracked, but it cracked, and I was like, all right, that means my body has no idea what to make of the fact that I've been exercising for 6 days. I think I went just about every day in 6 days too. Uh, I was thinking about the body's ability to do work, and that's what strength is. If you're strong, you can work longer. If you're strong, you can work out longer. If you're strong, you can do more of whatever activity it is. And then I thought, like the first day I went in and just did my max bench press to see what it would be, and that took days to recover from. It's finally at like 90% now, so I gotta get in and do chest again soon. Um, but last night, did some jogging around the basketball courts, just watching the guys play. There was one dude who could shoot, um, and he's the only one that when the ball left his hands, it spun. It had backspin. Everyone else threw it like it was a loaf of bread or whatever. It just didn't spin. It was weird. I don't know who's teaching these youngers how to do anything. Because America, 1 out of 20 of them knows how to throw a ball right, you know. But some of them could, so that was good. So did some laps, did some jogging, even though I was just gonna walk because I was sore. and did, calves, leg press, the leg abduction and adduction, rear deltoids, triceps, um, the rotary thoracic rotation. That one felt funny yesterday. Maybe because it was a heavier weight I was using, but you could see one of my sides when I rotate wasn't doing wasn't firing as efficiently as the other side by any means. Kind of interesting. Did a set of on the ab machine and the low back machine. So, and then I did biceps and some forearms and the regular free weight part of the gym. The rest was Nautilus machines. So then I was like, it was a good workout. And I left. But today, my calves are sore. I did 3 sets of the calf machine. It's the seated one where you sit down and, just basically lift your toes up, like they're already up when you start the exercise. You just push your toes away from you towards the ground. And when there's some bend in your legs, that's really the machine that's going to come closest to replicating vertical jumping. That and then, leg press or squats. And I don't know if I think I might really want to dunk, but we'll see. I mean, right now, my point is I've been so jacked up for years. When you're coming off of crippled, straight up can't walk sometimes. Need help getting to the bathroom sometimes and shit like that. To then be going to the gym. Basically, I'm fighting for my life against, I don't know what, myself. I can't make a living. So if I ain't gonna be king, then I'm probably gonna, when they announce the king, I'm probably gonna be dead within a week of then, if I make it there. It's not a secret. It's not something I'm hiding. It's not even a matter of what I want. It's a matter of what I can have. If I can't make money, make a living, support my family, or even myself with all the skills and knowledge I have, then what am I doing here? Really, what are we doing here? Come on now. It's just, who's running the show here? This is ridiculous. So, at least, having stated that, gives me something more tangible to look yeah. But my low back is sore too, and my low back's been a real weak spot my whole life, even as a kid. So it's a good soreness. I'm not limping, but my legs feel a little bit, they say swole, when you get your legs pumped, I was so sore yesterday at the gym, I couldn't do the seated leg curl or the seated leg extension. I was like, yeah, no way am I doing that. I sat down, it hurt. I thought I could lower the weight, and then I'm like, no, I can't. Just the edge of the seat on my thighs, on my hamstrings hurts. I ain't doing it, and that's smart. That's really, if you're gonna have a kind of random workout you do, I did the pull downs and the shoulder press and the chest press, one set, just to get blood flow to my pecs, to help them heal. But if you're gonna try to work your body more often, so your body can do work more often, functional strength. And that's what I want right now. I mean, once you build functional strength and you can, if let's say I'm a big bench presser, right? And let's say I can bench press, I don't know, it's not even a lot of weight compared to a lot of people, but let's say I can bench press 315 pounds. All right, that's a good bit more than I ever could, but that means I'm probably going to be sore 3 or 4 days out of the week in my chest, my triceps, my shoulders, just so I can lift that weight, which I'm not competing, so I don't really have a reason to do so. So, occasionally pushing muscles, to get stronger. Or, I mean, really, like, these guys who do the dunk contests, they're like heroes of mine right now because I watched their backstories, and these guys weren't natural dunkers. These guys were, 14, 15, 16 years old and decided to make videos of themselves trying to dunk over and over again for hours, for years, every day, and added smart exercises to help them do that. And I noticed they all have excellent posture, even when they're in the air, like dunking, unless they're like bending their body for some reason for the dunk. They have great posture. But, before I go off making videos about dunking and talking about dunking, I mean, I don't really have an audience for that. I don't even know what people watch my shit for. It really varies quite a bit. But see, somatization is storing the emotions and pain in the body. You don't have any way to, you're not able to talk it out with people. The body can heal to a point, and then the body cannot heal anymore. When it's healing, it's regenerating. You use something, you regenerate more of it, and the body heals properly. At some point, for whatever reasons, the body starts replacing with scar tissue. So, yeah, things heal, and, it's good enough, usually. It's like 80%. And these injuries aren't huge, usually. They're just, muscle fibers, little dings and little boo-boos and shit. So, yeah, you heal well enough, right? But when you work your whole body, you go to the gym, and if you're not trying to have a specific goal, you just do the whole thing, and then the blood's circulating through your whole body. Your whole body is getting messages and sending messages to the brain, and a lot of those are chaotic. Like, we need more protein over here. We need we got some injuries over here too, and the whole body's basically saying, we got no big deal. Don't worry about it, but we're sore. Can you fix this over here? And the brain is like trying to figure out what to do, but the brain hasn't been having to direct the symphony of healing and growth for a long time. So it's a very can be a foreign feeling situation. But as my friend said yesterday, when I was like, I'm feeling suicidal, but for different reasons than usual and stuff. She's like, well, at least different's good. And I was like, no, but it really sucks. Like, it's, I don't want to describe it because I don't want anyone to understand what it's like. Not today, not right now, anyway. I don't think we need better vocabulary to describe suicidal feelings. If we do, then I'll work on it. But I played 2 nights ago on that video. They were like, oh yeah, but back to this. Like these guys who dunk, like so many guys. I hear guys at the gym, literally, and they're like, you know, I can jump pretty good for a white guy, or my friend can dunk and he's white. And I'm like, dude, I used to dunk, and I was 200 pounds at 6 feet. Like, I dunked a lot. I practiced a lot. Like, I had a freaking basketball court in my backyard. I talk a lot of shit about my youth, but my family, as they built me a basketball hoop with an adjustable hoop in the backyard. A basketball court with an adjustable hoop. And a lot of people, one of the guys who played with us played semi-pro overseas. And let me tell you, I watched him go from a scrappy little bastard, which he was, scrappy. We called him Gorbachev. He had the same birthmark. I watched him go from a scrappy little bastard to a dude that's straight up like, and him and I like always had a bond. We never even seemed to have played against each other, just because, like he grew up on my court, And when I say I can teach people to be the best at like a lot of things, anything I can do, like it's because I've had guys like Gorbachev come through my life, and go play semi-pro basketball at 6'2", and watch him from the time he was 5'6", and that shit's pretty rare. I mean, do you know anyone who played semi-pro basketball overseas? Maybe you do. I don't know. Did you, I don't know. Doesn't matter. But today, I mean, and parents don't know this, and kids' knowledge of the internet, it seems to be like TikTok or I have no fucking clue, I mean, but anything that you want to be good at, there's videos on how to be good at it on YouTube. It's the greatest tool in the world. YouTube is the greatest tool. I mean, I can't reach that many people. I'm segregated, isolated. Oh, the gang stalking stuff. Yeah, I was bitching yesterday, but it's not a big deal. It's really like old news, and it's gotten a lot better. So I don't want anyone to think I'm complaining. If I had a reason to complain about it, I would, but I'm really, considering my personality and stuff, I'm grateful to have some friends I talk to at all. And well, if I am going to be the king, it would make sense that there would be less people talking to me, even able to get a hold of me. I've put my phone number and my address and all kinds of stuff on YouTube, on Facebook, and been like, call me, call me. And nobody called me. Or, no calls, so. I lead a strange life, but I'm grateful because there's good days, when I can see just how lucky I am to have not even the roof over my head, which I would die without, but you know how I feel about my life, But, my daughter and her mom, I'm really grateful for her. If I knew how to work it out with the mom, I would, but, we're just very, very different people, and that's fine, because I'm different from everyone anyway. All right, later.